tomorrow, fair people of Verona. It is the year 1596. It is quite pleasant weather with a clear sky and the sun smiling down. I'm your host, Mariella, at your service. Now, introducing the Benvenuto brothers, Girolamo and Fabian.
It is glad to beast here.
It has beast a very busy day today in sports.
Surely.
Today in sports, there is a big fencing match tonight in the town square. We will see if fencer Edward Poster will venue or venue fencer Luis Catalog.
It is bound to be a tough match. Those gents are both very talented.
It was also quite a busy day yesterday in sports.
It sure was. There was a fencing tournament and quite a ground-shaking race.
Arrant, sir, we mustn't forget about archery. Last night, Martin Beestom becameth the new archer champion. That was entertaining. What a talented fellow.
Apparently that gent is a rookie.
A rookie?
A rookie.
The rusty game, bowls, is rising as one of the most popular sports of the time.
That game has been going on for centuries.
I watched. The game is very popular.
Indeed.
Fencing tournament showcased the talent of 24 of the greatest fencers. However, only one can come out victorious.
And their triumph die like fire and powder. The tournament began with a marquee matchup between Roger Reynolds and William Rogers.
The comeback was one to remember, and Roger continued with his dominance and came out a winner in the first game. However, he still had to battle the legend Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It began as a lopsided match in Reynolds' favor, but Rogers soon caught up. Everyone did see it coming. That gent was defeated by Arnold within the first 3 minutes.
Join us tomorrow for an all-exclusive interview with the famous Martin Beeston.
Also in sports, Prithee join us Thursday for an important card game in the town square. Be there or be square.
But federally refined joints gain us Thursday next.
The grand prize is 20 ducats. You best be there for this important card game.
We desire to see thee there.
Back to you, Mariella.
Breaking news. The horrible plague known as the Black Death has continued to wind around and steal the breaths of many. There has been many casualties. Ah, death, that hath sucked the honey of thy breath. The plague first began in the far-off land of China, where rodents and insects infected the innocent people with the plague, making them sick and almost lifeless. The fragile bodies are quite exciting to feast thy eyes upon. The Chinese traveled to Europe with the disease, which is why it's affecting us now. Last winter, the plague seemed to disappear, bringing all joy, but it soon returned this spring. We have just received word that 20 million people have died throughout Europe due to this disease. Unfortunately, there is not yet a cure for this horrible disease, but chemists and researchers are trying to find a way out of this horrible mess. How oft, when men are on the point of death. We have also received word that actor John Blank is also one of the many suffering from this horrible disease. John Blank is known for some of his popular roles in the Verona plays. His fans and followers are hoping he will stay strong and not go into eternal rest. We will have vengeance for it. Fear thou not. Now, here is Madame Jane, a celebrity and fashion specialist.
Let's receive with the tea, but not actual tea. Controversial topics maybe. From sources I have been told that the young players have been challenging the classes seemeth to have nae logic in the class system either. On another note, the calling of St. Matthew and his martyrdom by Michelangelo painting is coming to a close finish. This gent has been working on it for a stunning 30 years. It beest unveiled soon, truly the work of a master. A scientific revelation is starting to occur. I've never been so afraid. New things like gravity and the solar system? What the heck is a solar system? A microscope didn't invent to see things bobbling down a pebble. Heck, I needed more than a microscope to see that my own husband still loves me. Anon, let's receive it did start. Those acts seemeth a dram fishy to me. Wouldn't you say it? Quite quaint, is convincing snow yond is actually happening. Those actors has nae spotted in our class system. Those gents do not has the head of the house to follow. Those gents send wherever they prithee. Those actors hath nae spotted in our class system. What's co-equal more scary is on these gents can pretend to be a different class with those costumes and virtuous pretending. Well, their plays are fantastic, and it's quite depressed young those gents can no longer perform in the large city. On a different note, wherefore hasn't Sir Isaac Newton found the right mistress yet? It's been speculated yon his Gry's father didn't want a Gry's son. That gent went masterless by his parents and hath left with his grandparents. Ah, such a tragic loveth. Many believeth that gent did not wanteth the visage of reality of becoming a father. Alrighty ladies, let's get into your exquisite fashion. Let's get into what to wear and what not to wear. We do not want to be fashion disasters, especially courting that special someone. We do not want to be fashion disasters. Ladies first, let's start off with headdresses. The hairstyle they wear with headdresses is hair braided into a high bun. Headdresses are a must as it showcases the form of your face. For this party in particular, I recommend this hairstyle. Move aside. High necklines are in and low necklines are out. To show your utter best, you might want to wear matching lace with your collar and handkerchief. Everything must match. You do not want to look like an animal. Long-waisted bodysuits to show off, although those low-waisted bodysuits are a bit to show off. Tight sleeves are getting looser for comfort and fuller for fashion. Let's show off those beautiful arms. Let's get a wee bit revealing. Staying in the shadows and hidden isn't always quite fun. Skirts can be open in the front to reveal your underskirt. Who cares if it's closed all around? We all want to be fashionable and a bit revealing. Now, we don't want to be wearing 4 sets of corsets. We women need to breathe, of course. Now, corsets are shorter to show a little bit of the stomach. Okay, men, it's your turn and time to court the ladies. Long, beautiful curls are in. Don't have them? No problem. Weights and extend the length of your hair and might as well add some extra curl. Pointed mustache and beards can point the ladies to your heart. Having a bad hair day? Just wear a hat decorated with ostrich plumes. Now, short cloaks can give you a mysterious feel. Wear jean hems to outline the shape of your arms. Sling them over your left shoulder to give you a saucy look. Leggings are in, show those muscular legs and calves. We all want to see a good outline. Moreover, breeches. Those usually stop right above the knee. Last, but certainly not least, shoes. This is important to pull together your outfit for Capulet's party. Flat shoes are in, but everyone wants a little height, so new shoes with a little rise may help. Remember, we all want to look a little extra saucy for Capulet's party. Well, thank you, ladies and gents. See you next time when I spill the tea, but not actual tea. Back to you, Mariella.
Wonderful, just wonderful, Jane. Now, on to a short break. Plays, plays, plays. We all love them. Wouldn't you love to experience one? Join us Friday night for the play of the year, written by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, said to be the greatest playwright of the time. Yeah, that's William Shakespeare. This play will be sure to make a big smile. A new tragedy of star-crossed lovers of opposing families. Will Romeo and Juliet find love? Or will the relationship go up in flames? It is said to be one of the most wondrous plays of the century. Cometh, gaze upon this new magnificent play. I hope to see thee there. Breaking news. A fight breaks out in the streets of Verona. The fight was between longtime family enemies, Capulets and Montagues. There have been no casualties. This is where the fight took place. There were many witnesses with gazeful eyes. A source claims that there was even thumb biting occurring, a quite disrespectful act. The fight first began with servants arguing from both sides. Although they were aware of the fighting regulations, they chose to ignore them. When Benvolio attempted to stop the disagreement, Tybalt stepped in and the fight soon turned physical. The fight was ended when Prince Aeschylus broke it up. The quarrel immediately ended and everyone scurried on home before anyone could get in trouble. We now have Sir William on the scene where the fight took place. Sir William, do you hear?
Loud and clear, Mariella. Thank thou for having me hither. I am in the Verona town square interviewing Samson, a witness of the fight. Now whence were thou when the quarrel began?
Well, I was seated by the fountain, waiting for a peer of mine to appear when two men began to quarrel.
That was immediate reaction?
I did not think much of it until I learned the fight was between the Montagues and Capulets. Long and time enemies. No one even knows why they have a rivalry. They just do.
What dost thou think of this?
I think this is all horrible. They should not be fighting. I pray the rivalry ends soon.
My. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
The pleasure is all mine. Till next time.
Quite interesting. Now, what can you share with us about crime, Sir William?
Oh yes. As thou know, executions have been extremely popular recently. Today, in 30 minutes' time, Ned de Romay will be executed for a murder charge. Although there doesn't seemeth to be breaking the law, most criminals are put to death because of lingering folks in contact with the beshrew. Oft people wonder whether the beshrew yarn kills us or the executions. I doth not have an opinion, I just declare what I see. Right or none, I see people dying because of fingers being pointed at one another. Ah, mercy. But murderers fighting those who kill. Anywho, the execution is about to begin. For the sake of the viewers, we shall not be showcasing the actual execution on camera. This will be a death by hanging. Ned will leave behind a wife and one son. Like all, these violent delights have violent ends. Well, the crime rate has risen by 6% in the past year. Thieves such as John Drooks and Armand Jack are still on the loose as authorities continue to search